how we traditionally think about diagnosis, it's based off of the DSM-5, right? It is a medical kind of deficit-based model. And so I think we have to zoom out from that a little bit. And so during the evaluation process and as we get to feedback, if there is a diagnosis that's appropriate to talk about, really understanding that diagnosis, right? So yes, understanding the challenges that come with that, but also broadening our understanding of the diagnosis, whether it's ADHD, autism, dyslexia, whatever it might be, and also thinking about what strengths might come along with that diagnosis. Is there creativity? Is there out-of-the-box thinking? Do they do really well in certain social situations when they get to talk about the things that they're passionate about? So really broadening the understanding of the diagnosis, acknowledging the difficulties that can come with it, but also acknowledging some of the strengths that come with that. So I think that's part of kind of the strength-based model. Equally as important, I think, is how we deliver that information to kids, right? The language that we use matters. And so sometimes parents have concerns, especially when they first call in, saying like, I'm scared to go through this process because they're already struggling, their self-esteem is impacted, and I don't want a label to further impact that. But oftentimes, kids are already feeling different. Having the right type of language is really important to understand their diagnoses. So similar to kind of how we talk to help families understand a diagnosis or parents understand a diagnosis, we're also going to help kids understand that diagnosis. Whether that's me talking to them directly about it or giving parents the right language and resources to use, because that's going to evolve over time, right? Not just in one conversation with kids. And so that's what I have loved. One of the things I love the most about being a psychologist and working with kids and families, especially when they come back maybe 2 to 3 years later for a reevaluation. I've seen kids that are so anxious and really struggling in school, but then they come back 2 to 3 years later, having gotten the right supports or the right understanding of themselves, and they're able to say, my brain just works differently. And that's so cool.